Hey, what's up guys, it's Mike here, and today's going to be one of the first videos I'm going to make of my aquarium series. I have 3 aquariums right now, 2 10-gallon tanks, and a 55-gallon cichlid tank. This 10-gallon tank right now is my new planted tank that I set up around 2 weeks ago. Here we have Christmas moss, then some kind of grass plant that I got from my friend. I'm not sure of the name right here, if you guys could help me identify it. And then a plant in the back. It's a really beautiful fern plant that grows up tall. It looks really good in bigger tanks, but still, it looks alright in this tank. A little moss ball in the back, and then this little plant that I got from the fish store next to the catfish here. Kind of like a little carpet plant. Doesn't grow too big, but it's also like a little fern. It was dying in my other 10-gallon tank, so I stuck it in here, and it's been recovering pretty well since. So this is the 10-gallon tank, and on the top we have our nitrate destroyer called Frogbit, because duckweed is a similar plant that looks nearly identical but has very short roots. And here you can see the roots are nearly like 3 inches long already, and I've only had it in here for a little bit. The lights we have here are Nicru brand LED lights. As you guys could see, there's white and blue LEDs, no red ones. Plants still grow fine without red ones because the tank ends up getting just a little bit of sunlight every day. Just a little bit, not direct though. And then in the back here we have a Tetra 5 through 15 modded hang-on back filter. Modded it a little bit. Custom filter pad holder. Kind of messed with the propeller, but to make it less noisy, so that's why I keep the cap off, to make it less noisy. Surprisingly, that makes it less noisy. But here's our 10-gallon planted tank. We are going to be putting driftwood and shrimp into this tank, preferably blue velvet or blue velvet dream shrimp. Some blue ones and maybe some red ones, as long as they won't interbreed. Then here we have our 10-gallon tank. This one really needs to be torn apart because it was from a terrarium, and you could like obviously see it. I tried drilling this out here, that didn't work. And then like the terrarium heat lamp that it was before, I didn't have it as a terrarium. It melted away the plastic rim here, so I will be de-rimming it, only on the top though, because it is an old tank. I would not want it to break or anything. This is the frog bit sitting in here, and this is why I thought it was duckweed at first, because the roots are practically non-existent here, because this tank currently has no fish. It just had guppies. Java moss back there looks kind of dirty because I dumped in a whole bunch of filter media from my 55. Here's a Whisper 2 through 10i internal filter. It's all right, but it just doesn't create enough surface flow, and then I end up getting bacteria on the water. It's beneficial bacteria, but it makes the water look bad. That's why I have to drain the water and keep it low in order for it to create that necessary surface flow. And then moving on to our 55-gallon tank here, we have African cichlids, jewel cichlids in here, and some convex cichlids. This is the only male convex cichlid I have. I had 9 of them, and then some of them died off. So right now I'm left with 6. Preferably a couple of them will breed. So here's the Mario moss ball that I originally got. It got so big that a piece of it, actually I took 2 pieces off of it. One of them is in there, and the other one I gave away. But here we have just some decorations, some Denson's barbs, or you could call them Rosaline sharks. And then, my pleco came out. This is the brittle nose pleco I have. He's a male. Hopefully I'll find him a female and then change up the water parameters a little bit to get them to breed. That would be really nice, because this is a nice cave. The cichlids don't touch it. They know it's the pleco's cave. Then a nice piece of driftwood that I got from Maine from my friend, and then just random Java moss growing in the back. The air system I made here is just an old air stone that I used to have in my old 10 that I showed you guys with the Java moss right now. The one that I need to tear down. And then this is a new one that I got from Walmart. Really, it's kind of bad because most of the air comes out here and then here, and you can see I put it up like this so the air would come out easily out of here, but it's still getting balanced. Like this one is really nice and balanced because it's an old airstrip. Here I got my food. As you can see, the actual aquarium itself here is on a messy kitchen table. This is why I need to get it away. Ever since I got it in like 2015, it's been here. And I just mostly kept guppies in it. But now the cichlids are growing up, we need to make a custom stand. That's what we're going to do. The filter here is an external canister filter. made by Sky, some kind of unknown brand. It's called a Sky 1292. It's a bad filter, honestly. It broke a ton. It always gets clogged super fast. And my friend recommended the Sun brand that you can get off eBay. They're about 80 bucks. And literally they have all 5-star reviews. So my friend from Maine said that I could trust all those 5-star reviews because he actually has it. He says it's great for his 60 gallons. So here, yeah, just one pleco, some cichlids here, some fake plants, and then you can see the filter is super broken here. Like it was leaking, so we just patched it up with electrical tape. But it's basically not gonna last long. And the lights here are also pretty bad. One of the original hoods I threw away. This is the only remaining hood. Here I have a ceramic pot with a you could see like a little, I drew it in pencil, you can't see it very well, but you could see the drawing. It's like a circle here, and what I'm gonna do is basically cut it out here, and this will be a cichlid cave. Now why I want to drill out the circle here, and I will have to drill it, I can't just chip it off with pliers like normally people would do, but why I want to drill it out here is so that the pleco doesn't get in, because he gets into all of the decorations and he will probably mess with the cichlids and their eggs. That won't be good. And then here I have a stainless steel little tube here from an old ice cream machine that I just stick zucchini onto and then I drop it in. Sinks pretty well in the water. That's how I feed my pleco. He really loves zucchini. It's a good treat for him. And yeah, you can see the filter. The flow it's not that bad, but that's because I cleaned the filter recently. But there were moments when it would get so clogged so fast that the flow would basically shut off. But yeah. So projects that I will be doing for this tank are, this tank needs a custom stand and custom lights that I'll make from LED light strips. And this will be done by the end of this year. I'll definitely post all the videos. And then this tank needs basically a custom CO2 system that I will either be making out of paintball tank CO2 or just out of a usual like 5-pound CO2 tank that people would use just for like making beer and stuff, but I'm not going to be doing that. It's just going to be for this tank. So this tank just needs a custom CO2 system, maybe possibly a stand too, depending on how this project goes, and if I will need to, if the stand will basically look good, then I'll make it, because this tank needs to get out of the kitchen and it's been in here way too long. All the stuff is breaking down and we just need to fix it up and move it out. So, and then this tank just really needs to be torn apart. As you can see, I just have some stuff here, really just aquarium supplies, and we'll just need to just basically tear this off. Now I tested it, it's on pretty, oh, there goes the little cap that I've been trying to get off. It's on, but it's kind of loose, so as soon as I'll drain the water and take out the plants, it should be relatively easy to take off. That's my spare 5-gallon bucket right there. So yeah, and then we'll probably make it some kind of feeder tank just to breed minnows and stuff, and just to feed the African cichlids, because it's really fun to watch the cichlids like catch little fish and eat them. I know it might sound bad, but it's cool. Anyways, here we have the 10, then the other 10, and the 55. I will be posting all the projects, the CO2 stand, and custom LED lights on YouTube. So stay tuned for further videos by subscribing and liking this video. Thanks a lot.